Away from Parliament, motorists expressed mixed reactions following a 15 pesos reduction of fuel prices at Goil fuel pumps. The reduction in the fuel price was the outcome of a meeting between government and transport operators yesterday following the nationwide strike in protest of what they describe as nuisance taxes bloating the prices of petroleum products. Head of communications at the Ghana Road Transport Union, Abbas Imoro, says the price reduction is an interim measure as government addresses their concerns over the taxes.
We were at the meeting and government officials were there. Well, the transport minister tabled our grievances, the petition we've written to him and what went on up to today. And finally, what they did was, yes, they have to see how best they could rectify the issue. And they told us that, yes, the taxes that we are looking for, the total scrapping, must have to go through Parliament for approval or any other thing that the parliamentarians will decide. So in the interim, they will start with using Goil, since that is the only oil company that they have control over, to start reducing the prices for us. And they even promise, effective from tomorrow, Goil will start reducing so that they will force the other oil marketing companies also, because if you have more higher price, nobody will patronize your products. So after lengthy discussions, this is what we arrive at, and we have to put down some conditions that, well, we want to take your words, but should there be any upward adjustment in their prices, then maybe we'll have to reassemble and see how best we can. After all, it is the current fuel prices that we are looking at. And we'll research and find out that some of the taxes could be reduced for us, whereby it will alleviate us from the current suffering situation in which we are.
Move has been met with mixed reactions by some motorists who spoke with Joy News. While some have hailed the new price, others say it is insignificant. My colleague Michael Papaniashali has been visiting some fuel pumps and has filed this report.
Here live at Abeka fuel station, the Goil station here, and right behind me you can see that the figures have changed. It used to be 6.85 yesterday, but I'm understanding that 6 a.m. today, this automated machine changed it to 6.7 according to the directive. So that's what we have here this morning. It's been changed from 6.85 to 6.7. The other Goil stations you've been to also reflects the same. Let's check from the other fuel stations and compare that to this. We are here at the Abeka La Paz Trotro station to interact with some of the drivers on the reduction of the fuel at the fuel pumps at Goil.
I think 7,600 is still too high. It's still too high. We need to buy a whole gallon 25 Ghana cedis. And the levies, the energy levies on the fuel, they should just take everything out. Because Ghanaians are suffering too much. You work at the end of the day, you take all your money to filling stations. At the end, we have family too in the house. So why can't the government do something about it? It just looks like we are in our own country as if we are slaves. So we are pleading with the government that it should do something about the fuel. The fuel should come down for all of us to be okay.
The new prices, right now, the petrol increase is too high. We are suffering because we are begging the president say reduce the fuel taxes for us. We need to buy the fuel price. 1 gallon is 25 Ghana cedis. It's okay. That's my problem. Everybody buy fuel. Every driver buy fuel, but it's not only Goil filling station is selling the fuel. Total is selling the fuel. Why do you say reduce only Goil reduce the fuel price? Why? People are we have Puma, Shell, Total, Benap, all of us is selling the fuel, but not the same price, different prices. Some are selling 32, 34, 28, 29, which is which.
No, it's not okay. Right now we wanted to be reduce it, so that if he is not going to reduce it, either he will be increase the lorry fare for us. We are not enough. We want to come down, we're talking about 5 something, so that we will be okay on that way.
GOIL is reduced its price this morning, as was announced, by 15 pesos. I think that is very much inadequate. We are estimating that if we are able to reduce the fuel price by at least 1 cedi 20, 1 cedi 50, it will go a long way to reduce our problems. So if you were to buy 30 liters a day, that is roughly you are spending extra 60 cedis. So if you are reducing it by 15 pesos, multiply 15 pesos by 30 liters and see the difference. You see, so is 15 pesos is very much I do about nothing. So we think that they can do better. 1 cedi 20, it's okay.
So here is the Abekan Junction Shell fuel station. The numbers on the board is 6.850 per liter here for diesel and for petrol, respectively. Just as a way of background, as of 1st December 2021, the prices stood at 6.90 per liter. Now we are at the Adabraka, and from behind me you can see that Total is also now selling at 6.80. The figures from December 1, 2021 is still at the same figures, hasn't changed. Reporting from Adabraka for Joy News, Michael Papani Ashali.
In the Ashanti region, some commercial drivers say the 15 pesos per litre reduction in fuel prices at GOIL filling stations will not make any significant impact on their business. The reduction comes after a day's strike by commercial drivers. The drivers say they are expecting a further reduction to cushion them.
15 pesos in the Ukraine MYA. Now, I say what to fool the
15 pesos reduction won't help in our operations. Fuel prices have gone up about 10 times this year, and it's only GOIL who have reduced their prices.
If Ukraine filling stations in only GOIL not 15 pesos no. The best rabbi no. We the omnian and no want to be one of say food and the wedding. Which are kilometers now? Let's say 15 pesos now. Come here, yeah.
No, me who is what is want to swim be about 25. Can drivers now who answer. And in your packet case you say, I want to.
I do not see the essence of reducing the fuel by 15 pesos. We should unite and embark on a strike action to demand reduction in fuel prices. Let's forget about our political affiliation.
You see, by percentage
15 pesos, that's too small. I used to buy fuel at 100 Ghana cedis, but now I buy 170 Ghana cedis, which cannot even last 3 trips.
You see, me to buy 1.7, me go buy 3 na diesel nasa.
At least petrol, I was say diesel there, I was say at least 1 gallon be about 20 cedis cross here.
At least a gallon should be reduced to 20 Ghana cedis. The price of fuel keeps going up every day, which has affected our business.
15 pesos.
No, what is right? Anyone for that day? Well,
it would have been better if the price of fuel hadn't been reduced. The government is just toying with us.